C'est Madame Brown, and today we're going to talk about direct and indirect object pronouns in French, les compléments d'objet direct et indirect en français. First of all, what is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that replaces a proper noun. Examples in English are I, me, you, he, him, she, her, we, us, they, them, it. The French pronouns you've learned thus far are subject pronouns. Je, tu, and vous for second person singular. Il, elle, and on. Nous for first person plural. Vous for second person plural. And il and elle with s's for they, third person plural. You've also learned reflexive pronouns. Me, te, vous, ce, nous, vous, and ce. So, je me lève, I get up. Je me brosse les dents. Tu te couches, you go to bed. Those are reflexive verbs. You've also learned possessive pronouns, such as mon mamé, ton tate, son sasé, notre nos, votre vos, leur. So these are my books, these are your books, these are his books, as opposed to saying those are John's books, a proper noun. We replace proper noun with a possessive pronoun. Direct object pronouns. So now you'll learn about direct and indirect object pronouns. In French, they are known as complément d'objet direct, COD, and complément d'objet indirect, COI. These can get complicated, but they're used frequently in French and should be learned. So let's look at direct object pronouns first, COD. First, what is a direct object? A direct object is a person or thing that is affected by the action of the verb. For example, John hit the ball. Ball is the direct object. Paul found Mary. Mary is a direct object. What is a direct object pronoun? A direct object pronoun replaces the noun that is affected by the action of the verb. So for example, instead of John hit the ball, you could say John hit it. It is a direct object pronoun replacing the word ball. Instead of Paul found Mary, you could say Paul found her. Her is a direct object replacing Mary. Pronouns in French. Direct object pronouns, COD. So these are me or M apostrophe before a vowel, te, T apostrophe before a vowel or vous, le, la, or L apostrophe before a vowel meaning him, her, or it. Notice that le and la, they can all mean it, depending on if the object is feminine or masculine or begins with a vowel. Nous for us, vous for you or y'all, and les for them. Okay, examples of complément d'objet direct. Jean sees me. Me is a direct object pronoun which can be replaced with the COD me. Jean me voit. Notice that the COD appears before the verb. Coco likes you. You is a direct object pronoun which can be replaced with the COD te. Coco t'aime. Notice that te changes to T apostrophe before a vowel. This also happens to me, le, and la. Marie knows him. Him is a direct object pronoun which can be replaced with the COD le. Marie le connaît. Notice that le is used because him is masculine. Paul knows her. Her is a direct object pronoun which can be replaced with la. Paul la connaît. Notice that la is used because her is feminine. Louis wants it. It is a direct object pronoun. However, depending on its gender, it could be le, la, or L apostrophe. Louis le veut. Le is referring to le livre, a book, a singular masculine noun. Louis la veut, la boîte, a singular feminine noun. So we're going to use la. Le, la, and L apostrophe can all mean it, depending on the gender of the object. I have it. It is a direct object pronoun. However, depending on its gender, it could be le, la, or L apostrophe. In this case, because it starts with a vowel, we're going to say je l'ai. Notice that l'apostrophe is used before a vowel, no matter the gender of the noun. George hates us. Us is a direct object pronoun, which can be replaced with the COD nous. Georges nous déteste. Notice that nous is also the same as our subject pronoun for we. George adores you. You is a direct object pronoun, which can be replaced with the COD vous. Georges vous adore. Remember that vous can be singular and formal, as in vous, monsieur, vous, madame, or it can be plural, as in all of you, y'all. Luke cleans them. He's cleaning more than one thing. Them is a direct object pronoun, which can be replaced with COD les. Luc les nettoie. Notice that the gender does not matter with this pronoun. Attention, when using COD in the passé composé, the past participle has to make agreement with the COD, as if it's an adjective describing the COD in gender and number. Examples of COD in the passé composé: Jean l'a vu. Jean saw him. No agreement is made because the COD is masculine and singular, so we don't add anything to vu. Jean l'a vu. Jean saw her. An E is added to the past participle because the COD is feminine. Jean les a vus. Jean saw them. If les is referring to a masculine or mixed gendered group, an S is added to the past participle. And then finally, Jean les a vus. Jean saw them. If les is referring to a feminine gendered group, an E and an S are added to the past participle. More examples of COD in the passé composé. Look at the first column on the left. Masculine, singular, direct objects. Nothing is added to the past participle. Il m'a vu, and I'm masculine and I'm singular, so nothing is added to vu. Il t'a vu, you're singular, you're masculine, so nothing is added to vu. Il vous a vu, same thing, masculine, singular, nothing is added. Il l'a vu. If it is a singular masculine noun, then we don't add anything to the past participle vu. Okay. Second column, however, if the direct object is feminine and singular, then we add an E to the past participle. Il m'a vu. I'm feminine and I'm singular, so we add an E to vu. Il t'a vu. You're feminine, you're singular, so we add an E to vu. Il vous a vu. He saw you. Again, feminine, singular, madame. He saw you. We add an E to vu. Il l'a vu, and it is a feminine singular noun, so we add an E to vu. All right, third column, masculine, plural. If the direct object is a masculine noun and it is plural, then we add an S to the past participle. Il nous a vu. Il vous a vu. Now remember, these could represent a mixed gendered group as well. It doesn't just have to be completely masculine. And then finally, a feminine plural group, an ES is added to the past participle. Il nous a vu. He saw us, and we are a feminine group, and there's more than one of us, so we add an E and an S. Il vous a vu. He saw you, all of you, and you're all feminine, and there's more than one of you, so we add an E and an S. Okay, what do you know? Luc knows me. The verb is connaître. Luc me connaît. Number 2, you're cleaning them. The verb is nettoyer. Tu les nettoies. Vous les nettoyez. Oops. 3, they don't hate us. The verb is détester. Il ne nous déteste pas. Coco wants it. The verb is vouloir. And it is a job. It's masculine. So number 4, Coco le veut. All right, number 5, he adores you. And there's 2 of you, both of you. Il vous adore. Number 6, Marie doesn't like you. Marie ne t'aime pas. Let's look at some of these. I didn't see you, and we're talking about Marie, le verb voir. Je ne t'ai pas vu. Okay, now we're using you, so we need te, and we have to add an e to the past participle because Marie is feminine singular. We hate them. Oh, sorry, we ate them. Okay, so the verb is manger. We've got cookies, and cookies are masculine. Il les a mangés. So we have to add an s to our past participle because the things that we ate were masculine. We didn't recognize her. Okay, the thing we didn't recognize is feminine. The verb is reconnaître. Nous ne l'avons pas reconnu. We add an e to reconnu because the thing we didn't recognize is feminine singular. All right, number 4, you didn't buy it. The verb is acheter, and the thing we're referring to, is feminine singular. Tu ne l'as pas acheté. So we have to add an e to acheter because it's referring to the skirt, which is feminine. Numéro 5. Number 5, Luke washed the dog. Your verb is laver, and the dog is masculine singular. So we don't have to add anything to the past participle. Luc l'a lavé. And number 6, they met us here. Anne and Claire met us here. Ils nous ont rencontrés ici. So nous, Anne and Claire, that's us. We were met here, so we need an E because we are feminine and an S because we are more than one person. Alors, c'est tout. There is a second video on indirect object pronouns as well as combinations of pronouns. So when you're using direct and indirect objects in the same sentence, that also gets a bit complicated. So look out for that when it's